Hello viewer, this is Teacher Sabina. We want to present on social studies, and our today's topic is the government of Kenya. The topic government of Kenya that we're going to learn today, the objectives are: 1, we are going to see the 3 arms of the government of Kenya. 2, the composition of each of the 3 arms. Number 3, the functions of each arm of the government. Now, the government of Kenya is formed by 3 arms of government, that is the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. Now, this executive is headed by the president, who is also the commander-in-chief of the defense forces. Now, there are some members who assist the president in the executive. They include the deputy president, the cabinet secretaries, the attorney general. Now, we have the principal secretary, who is the secretary to the executive, and he is appointed by the president and also approved by the National Assembly. Now, this principal secretary communicates the decisions of the cabinet to the relevant departments or ministries. Now, how do we get the president? The president is elected after every 5 years during the general election, and he must be of the age of 35 and above. Yes, he must be or she registered with the political party. He must be a Kenyan citizen and also of sound mind. The second arm of government is the legislature or parliament. Now, this parliament is formed by the members of parliament from different constituencies who are elected by the members of those particular constituencies. Now, what is the work of the legislature? The work of the legislature is to make and amend laws that are used in Kenya. Now, this parliament, these days in Kenya, we have 2 parliaments. The first one is the National Assembly, and the second one is the Senate. According to the new constitution of Kenya, the National Assembly has 290 elected members who represent their constituencies. We also have 47 elected women reps as per county. Each county has 1. Now, we also have 12 members nominated by the political parties that forms the parliament. And we also have the speaker, who is an ex-official member. The total number of members who are in the National Assembly are 350. What about the Senate? Who composes the Senate? 1, we have 47 elected members, each represents a county. Number 2, we have 16 women members nominated by the political parties. 3, we have the 2 youths. 1 must be a male, the other one must be a female. The 4th one, we have 2 members who represent people with disabilities. 1 must be a male, the other one must be a female. Then number 5, we have 1 speaker who is an ex-official. This total number of members who compose the Senate are 68 in number. Now, we go back to the last arm of government is the judiciary. The judiciary is the arm that administers justice through a system of courts. Now, this judiciary is led by the CJ or the Chief Justice. He's in charge, but he's appointed by the president. After he's appointed by the president, he's approved by the National Assembly. Now, who are there, or what composes the judiciary? 1, we have the CJ. He or she is the head of the judiciary. Number 2, the deputy CJ, or the deputy Chief Justice. Number 3, we have the registrar of the judiciary. This is the chief administrator and the accounting officer of the judiciary. So anything to do with monies, this is the person who accounts for. Number 4, we have the judges of the superior courts. These superior courts are the High Court, the Court of Appeal, and the Supreme Court. Then number 5, we have the magistrates. Number 6, we have other judicial officers and staff. This includes even the clerks. Number 7, we have the Judicial Service Commission. I think those are the three arms that makes our government. They make our work easy. They administer everything that we need as Kenyan citizens. Next time, we'll continue with the elections in Kenya. Have a good day.